我们的观众有一个问题啊，他说这个阿非利卡语，听说是从荷兰语变过来的。我知道你又会讲荷兰语，又会讲阿非利卡语，那你可以分享一下你刚到南非的时候，你是会说一下荷兰语试一下吗？还是你这个是要重新学？他们的差别大不大？ The difference between Dutch and African.
Yeah. There you have Dutch being, for some people, a standard that Afrikaans should try and be more like. Not for everybody, but for some people. So there are a lot of similarities between Dutch and Afrikaans because a lot of the words are cognates, or they come from the same source. They come from the same root, same etymology. So similarities in grammar, largely, but some minor changes. What you do see, though, is that particular words have totally different meanings in Afrikaans as compared to Dutch, for instance. An example of that would be what in Dutch would be aardig, and what in aardig, yep, and what in Afrikaans would be aardig.
什么意思呢？
No, it's in Dutch it means like nice or pleasant. Aardig, yeah. But in Afrikaans it means weird. For instance. So you have to know, you can't say that, oh yeah, I met a really nice, pleasant guy in the form of Tien. I shouldn't say that in Afrikaans with the same word, because then I would say, yeah, I met a nice, weird guy. I don't know, Tien. He's baie aardig.
所以这个虽然说很多词的词源是很相近的，这个南非荷兰语和真正的荷兰语在本意上已经有很大的差别了就比如说这个有的词在荷兰语中是好的意思，在这个南非荷兰语就变成了奇怪的意思。Is it because it's been cut out from Dutch for so long that they develop their own meanings?
That's one way to think about it, because as I've been mentioning before, right, it's all about people. Language is all about speaking with people. So if those people aren't speaking anymore because some of them are in Europe and some of them are in Africa, or some of them have never even been to Europe, they've only come to Africa and learned Afrikaans in South Africa then. Yeah, they'll diverge and they'll change over time.
所以还是一样的道理，跟这个克里奥语一样南非荷兰语最后还是要用的人和听众来定义它是什么东西那这长期的分离就让这个语言自己有了发展，让它的意思也会不一样了。对说起阿非利卡语我有一个好玩的故事，就是我之前在香港的时候，我的南非朋友告诉我说，你知道吗？你这个 name Tian 是有南非语的是 Tian T-I-A-A-N， 就比我的这个拼写多一个 A Tian。然后呢，我过来之后呢，我就很开心。你说我有一个南非语，我是 Tian， 然后我把我的联络方式我四处跟人家留 Tian， 因为我想 local 一点嘛，不要很 foreigner。但是我发现因为阿非利卡语它是一个殖民语言，它不是一个 local dialect， 它不是本地语言。我好像去跟我的黑人朋友说我是 Tian with an African name， 其实有一点不太礼貌的，是吧？他觉得你还觉得自己是那个荷兰人还是不行吗？所以这个也是要学的。你有遇到这种尴尬的时候吗？Is there an awkward moment when you realize, not so right?
Not so right. Many awkward moments, but that's the thing. If you're trying, people will typically forgive you. Some of the awkward moments I can't repeat on camera because they'd be a little profane. But it's always very funny particularly when first starting out and trying to use the language. I remember in Spain, for instance, I tried to describe how when I was a kid, I didn't like a lot of different foods. I only liked a couple of foods. But I had looked up a word in a dictionary and I thought, I know the exact word to use. But then I used that word and people were like, what does that mean? And I go, no, it's Spanish. It's in the dictionary. And they went, really? This is in the dictionary? Because nobody says it like that. For instance, trying to describe me being picky in English, people in Spain, for instance, would say tiquismiquis.
Tickismickis.
Yeah, like, oh, he's a bit tickismickis.
Okay.
But I didn't say that. I said melindroso. Very highfalutin, big, many letters, lots of syllables. Nobody uses that. So I just sounded completely ridiculous using a word in the dictionary that nobody uses because you got to put it into practice and learn.
所以这个学英语的时候，学什么语言也好，只靠字典是不可以的。你只靠字典就可能说一些奇奇怪怪的话。比如说我看到有一次在应该是四川的一家餐厅里，上面写着小心滑倒，英文写的是小心滑倒，英文写的是 slip carefully， 就是你要小心的滑倒，很好玩。
And there, actually, that was something interesting. When growing up in America, if you're religious, then when somebody sneezes, achoo, people might say bless you. If you're not religious or it's just not that context, people might not say bless you. Maybe, but might not. And if they don't say bless you, then they'll say gesundheit. I had never, gesundheit. Instead of bless you, people would say gesundheit. Except I had never seen that written down before. So then I tried to text it to a friend one day, and the spelling was crazy. There were K's and Z's, and it was wild. But then I saw on a sign that said caution, slippery when wet, right? Walk carefully, tread carefully. I saw it written out on that sign because it's from German and it's Gesundheit, meaning health.
It does sound like German.
Yeah, but I had no idea. So then I saw it written out and I went, that's what you say. It's Gesundheit. We say Gesundheit because we've destroyed it over the years. But
这个 Chase 就说他讲的这个我们有时候打喷嚏啊，在国外经常旁边就有人说啊，保佑你 bless you bless you， 但是他们那个地方就会说
Gesundheit。
再过他很多年后发现这是一个德语词。Was there a large German population?
No, it was just on a sign that had it in a bunch of languages. It was one of those universal, the yellow signs that they place. And that's why. But there are historically many Germans that came to the US, which is, I think, why we say Gesundheit in the US, even though I'm, as far as I know, not German.
这个非常有意思。所以当你学一个新的语言的时候，你会发现一个崭新的世界会开放给你，你会接触到一些平时可能会不注意的一些点。那么接下来呢，我们会有一个小小的抽奖活动欢迎大家这个关注我们抽奖，我们等一下会公布。